Okay, on to the next one. So, along with our DA and some of the challenges that we've experienced, uh, so as far as crime and people being arrested for crime and getting back out on low or no bond, and in some cases for violent types of crimes, and then turning around and committing another crime of the same magnitude. So there's a story, and this has been a continuous thing. Um, this has been a continuous thing. I look, I really want to see how this story, the details of this, and where they are on it. I'm not in favor of removing the current DA because I don't fully understand the reasoning behind why they are setting the bonds the way that they do for violent crimes. Something where they're making it easy for the person to get out and ultimately turn back around and do something again. That's the craziest part about it. Me, if I'm out on bond, I'm quiet. I'll be quiet as a church mouse. I'm gonna handle my business and do whatever I do. But I mean, when you're out here and you've already committed a crime for whatever reason, I won't give them another reason to have me back in that place other than to handle the thing that I was initially there to handle. So it's kind of crazy to me that they have the audacity, whoever it is, if you have the audacity to commit a violent crime, you were blessed enough to be able to get out, post whatever bonds you needed to post, or you were out on your own reconnaissance, and then you turn back around and do something else just as or more egregious than what you did initially. Man, that looks bad. And the fact that, normally I would be a proponent of a low bond, but if you don't know how to act, then you just don't know how to act. And I would like to know what fuels somebody in that position. But okay, let's take a look at the story. Shelby County DA answers questions from constituents on Ouster petition. So this story is from Action News 5. Memphis City Councilwoman Pearl Eva Walker held her first town hall of the year Thursday night in Whitehaven. Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy made an appearance and took questions from the constituents. Crime and public safety were the hot topics. But DA Mulroy's final question from leaving of the evening from the audience was, why is State Senator Brent Taylor trying to oust you from office? His answer to the packed room at Southbrook Town Center in Whitehaven was, I don't know. I mean, it's got to be political, said Mulroy. It's obviously political. He's playing to his base, getting clicks and lights and press by blaming one person for everything that's going on. Last month, Senator Taylor announced he wants Mulroy removed from office for dereliction of duty. He said he planned to file a resolution allowing the Tennessee General Assembly to vote on ousting the DA. There will be committee hearings, Taylor said during the news conference. DA Mulroy will have due process. He will have an opportunity to come to the General Assembly and answer the charges that will be in the resolution to defend himself. DA Mulroy said he's focusing on crime. Senator Taylor's accusations, he said, are fiction, not fact. If you examine the truth, you'll see there's nothing to this, Mulroy told the town hall attendees. But at the end of the day, the question we must answer is, who is going to determine who our DA is? Politicians in Nashville or the voters of Shelby County? Thank you very much. Have a good night. Action News 5 wanted to talk further with DA Mulroy about the ouster attempt one-on-one, but he declined our request for an interview on the subject. Yeah. I'm sure that he's feeling the heat right along with everybody. Well, and he's feeling the heat that's coming from the communities. I'm surprised the last question was why that state senator is taking action on this instead of why people are getting out on low bonds to be able to commit more crimes. So let's just take a look to see. DA Mulroy. And they said it was called. So they said there's going to be committee hearings, and he will have an opportunity to come to the General Assembly and resolution of ouster. I'm trying to see whether or not there's any legal documents or something that's already been written up that describes specifically why they are pursuing this. Because I mean, you don't want to assume anything, right? And just because it's on the internet doesn't mean that it's real. So I'm coming from that point of view also. But all right. Let's see. They said Taylor sets up hotline for tips on DA Mulroy as he pursues ouster. Wow. Look at this. DA Info 2024. These guys and their antics. How do you feel about the possible ouster effort against Shelby County District Attorney Steve Mulroy by Senator Brent Taylor? And 69.2% said that they support it out of 500 votes. I don't know if they have I don't know if they have the full story. That's the thing. How are you going to make a decision on something that you don't know? What you're actually voting for. I wouldn't even answer that poll. But I don't see anything out there. I'll find something. Yeah. So I'll find something that goes into the details so we can have a clear understanding of exactly what this is. Not just, oh, that guy's a Democrat, that guy's a Republican, get him up out of here. What are they actually claiming? You know, the removal of Steve Mulroy. Why does he need to be removed? What are the details? What has he done that's been egregious? Where is he failing at his job? I'm just curious, and I think that they owe us that part of the information, other than what we hear in news stories and so on and so forth, because I might be totally wrong as far as thinking that individuals get out on bail, go out and do more crime. That might have been, that may have occurred out of the, I'm trying to think of a reasonable number, 150 people that situation occurred for. There may have been 15 people that posted bond and came out and did an additional crime and got high visibility press coverage because of that situation. Now those 15 people out of the 150 people that are making the DA look bad, I don't know. And so again, I would like to know more information, because how are you going to make a decision to that magnitude or to that degree if you don't know exactly what he's being charged with? So, yeah, that's interesting. And I feel like in all elected positions, nobody's going to be 100% happy. There's always going to be detractors, just from the simple fact that there's Democrat and Republican. So, half of the people are going to be against it anyways. So we'll keep on checking in. I'll see whether or not there's anything that's been posted in an official capacity that we can look at and learn more from. On to the next one.